What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Commander Awesomeness, and if you're new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 200 subscribers, which the goal is to hit that by the end of the month. But tonight, I'll be simulating the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Atlanta Falcons in Sunday Night Football game. It's gonna be an interesting game. The Chiefs are 1-1 on the season, meanwhile the Falcons are 0-2 on the season. Yeah. We're gonna be upgrading some guys, and then taking a look at the rankings before jumping right into the action. So let's do this. Okie dokie. It doesn't look like the Chiefs need an upgrade, so we're gonna go over to the Falcons and see what they need, if they need anything. And it doesn't look like the Falcons need any upgrades either, so. Ooh. The Chiefs are the number 1 offense in the league, meanwhile the Falcons are the number 9 offense in the league, so this is going to be a very offensive type of game. Defensively, that's where it kind of falls downhill. The Chiefs are the number 27 defense in the league, meanwhile the Falcons are the number 28 offense in the league, defense in the league rather. But that's where we're at right now, as we're going to jump right into the season game. And, yeah, it's going to be a fun one. If you're a Chiefs or Falcons fan, let me know in the comments down below who you think will win, what the score will be in the comments down below. I'm interested to see what you guys think. But, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this.
Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Kirk Cousins and the Atlanta Falcons taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Again, everyone, Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at... It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So the Falcons make their way out behind their new quarterback for 2024, signed back in March, the veteran Kirk Cousins.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Cousins looking to put it up right away. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good start, one play, 10 yards. The numbers for Pitts in that game a week ago. 7 catches, 75 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They go play action. Cousins. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They'll drop the throw. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Bust through the tackle. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Well, the Chiefs offense going to make their way out, and at the helm, a now 3-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th season in the NFL, it's Patrick Mahomes.
Before the game, when I said hello to him, I tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he was snubbing me, and then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. How about the weekend last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week?
Mahomes now on 1st down. That one caught by Rice. The output from Rice in last week's game, well north of 100 yards receiving. He was hard to stop. The only thing they did well defensively, they didn't allow him to get in the end zone.
And that's small comfort for them because he actually carved them up. I love his versatility. I love his route running, ran the entire route tree. They hit him on deep shots, quick hitters, balls over the middle, balls to the sideline. He was everywhere.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Pacheco once again. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Robinson with another carry. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. To throw is Cousins. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. Fielded just inside the 30. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and that will keep this a 3-point game. So out come the Falcons now. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Cousins. That's to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Cousins now. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Back deep, Ray McLeod. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
A 1st down throw for Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Cousins to throw it. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Cousins. He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Cousins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Cousins. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. On 1st down, Mahomes. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Rashee Rice, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action now. Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing. Cousins. And pass complete to Moore. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. A 40-yard punt, no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They were winners last week against Cincinnati, and right now they are in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Second and 14. He'll look to throw. Short throw, hauled in by Kelsey. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And the Falcons grab it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
On second down, Cousins again. And this will be caught by Mooney. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Play fake, Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. The Falcons had 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Cousins. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up for the 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Robinson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They go play action. Cousins. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Drake London. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are back within a score.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now here comes Kansas City. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A
The Chiefs on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now a 2nd and 2. And it's straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Flush to his right, and he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. This now a 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown from 21 yards away. And the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Butker on for the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Atlanta regains possession of the football. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The ball back to the Chiefs and Isaiah Pacheco. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now here's a throw that's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And just like that, it's third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 3rd and 3. Now here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they'd pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. His pass caught at the 4. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Edwards-Helaire. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. One more time with Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
On now to punt, here's Bradley Pinion. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. That's complete to Tony. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. On the return is the rookie Xavier Worthy. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Second half starts with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Mahomes now on 1st down. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Third and 4. Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating for the red zone now, Mahomes. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Back to throw here. And Brown's got it for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 24. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Robinson, he'll try the left side. Yeah, this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7, or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, the ball never hits the ground there either.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. McLeod to return it. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it will be Falcon football. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Cousins. There's Mooney with another catch. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down, here's Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. Over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. They'll throw again. Cousins. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Caught out. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. To the air again, it's Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Fourth down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL with Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength. He's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. To throw, there's Cousins. That one deep for London. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 41 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A first down throw for Cousins. It's complete to Robinson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Now Cousins sets up the screen to Robinson. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Now Cousins. That one too wide and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. Cousins to throw it. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by... It's a foot race. He's got the first down and more than that. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Butker now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
You're
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Cousins on first down. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Cousins. That pass complete to Moore. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Throwing. Cousins. Checks this one down to Robinson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Cousins again. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Surprised at all that they went with a fullback there?
Not at all, because it harkened back to the days where we watched these games almost in black and white, right? The stocky guy, the strong guy, the powerful guy with leg drive. Give him the football, and even if the blocking isn't perfect, he has the ability to scatter bodies and move people enough to pick up first downs. That's what we just saw right there.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And a dump off here to Robinson. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing is Cousins. Throw left side, there's London. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Cousins now. Throws right back to London, complete again. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 2nd and 4, they could still get a first down without scoring. A give to Robinson on the option. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Cousins. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Coup now for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. On the return, it's Xavier Worthy. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over in the sidelines all the time.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
68 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Second down and 4. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Second down and 8. Now Edwards-Helaire. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Man, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he stopped immediately there. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They go play fake. Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime, 6 defensive backs. the gun. It's a run for Ingram. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple. One last shot now for Cousins. And that one to the right side and incomplete. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This is going to be a first down. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Chiefs, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1, and they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
So for player stats, Patrick Mahomes went 36 for 46 with 322 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and his longest pass of the day was from 24 yards. Kirk Cousins went 35 for 51 with 266 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and his longest pass of the day was from 14 yards. Clyde Edwards-Helaire had 22 rushing attempts for 113 yards, 2 touchdowns, and his longest run of the day was from 13 yards. And Keontae Ingram had one rushing attempt for 3 yards and a touchdown. Marquise Brown had 5 catches for 81 yards and 2 touchdowns, and his longest pass of the day was from 24 yards. Drake London had 4 catches for 37 yards, a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 14 yards. Kyle Pitts had 10 catches for 74 yards, a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 11 yards. Rashee Rice had 7 catches for 74 yards, a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 20 yards. For blocking, Caleb McGarry allowed a sack, and Chris Lindstrom allowed a sack. Chris Jones had a sack, and George Karlaftis had a sack. For field goals, Harrison Butker made only one field goal, but he missed the other. But his longest field goal is from 36 yards. Young Ho Koo, hold up, I gotta say that again. That was kind of weird. Young Hui Koo made one field goal, and that was from 43 yards. For punting, Bradley Pinion had 6 punts for 231 passing yards. Oh my god, I can't speak right now. Bradley Pinion had 6 punts for 231 yards, and his longest punt of the day was from 43 yards. And Matt Ariza had 2 punts for 97 yards, and his longest punt of the day was from 50 yards. For kick returns, Xavier Worthy had 4 returns for 99 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 26 yards. And Mike Hughes had 6 returns for 137 yards, and his longest return of the day is from 28 yards. For punt returns, Xavier Worthy had 3 returns for 17 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 10 yards. And Ray McLeod III had 2 returns for 9 yards, and his longest return of the day is from 8 yards. And that's pretty much all the stats from this game as the Kansas City Chiefs dominate the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Football, 52-17. Talk about belt to ass here. As Patrick Mahomes also balled out here, doing 3 studies. Alrighty. Advance. See what upgrades we got here for the Falcons, as we got Braylon Trice getting the upgrade. He's going to be a 72 overall. Alright, yes, okay, beautiful. Alrighty. And then... And the Falcons allowed 52 points in back-to-back weeks, which is not ideal for their defense. Oh, man. Their defense is garbage right now. God damn. But the Chiefs got some upgrades as well. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let's see who it is. Rashee Rice. He's going to be an 82 overall. Yikes. Oh, boy. Let's see which game I will be seeing tomorrow night. Whoops, went too far. So, the next game that we'll be seeing will be the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Buffalo Bills. Both of those teams are 1-1 on the season, so that's going to be a very interesting matchup. That will be tomorrow night, but that is pretty much where I will leave it off. That will be a Monday Night Football game as well. Just wanted to point it out, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys made it to this video, and thank you guys to leave a like, hit that subscribe button if it's already. We're on the road to 200 subscribers. Hoping to hit that by the end of the month. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going to leave it off for tonight. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you guys next time. Have an awesome night, guys.